Welcome to the final video of Ichibancon. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a very, very good one. I think this is the best one yet, in my opinion. I've seen some improvements, some good stuff, some great findings, and I can't wait for next year. Now, I did say I was trying to mix Saturday and Sunday's video together, but unfortunately I had to work today, so I was unfortunately not able to go to the last day of Ichiban. My sister did, and she said things were, more of a breakdown session. And I said this I think probably said this last video, but I'm going to say it again, just in case. What's the best way to really do a con, in my opinion? It depends. If your con is 4 days, like Thursday to Sunday, or the average Friday to Sunday, this is the best way to do it. Thursday or Friday, if your day is 4 days, spend those times lurking around. Wear your costume, but make sure you bring bags. This is a perfect chance to go shopping at this time. This is where the arts and crafts people have all their decorations, all their artwork, all that stuff. Figurines, posters, all that stuff. That's the best time to go lurking around those shopping districts and picking out what you want and need. And also getting yourself familiar with the area. And that's for Thursday and Friday. Saturday is where the big time is at. This is the time where you don't want to be in a shopping district because all the good stuff will be gone Thursday and Friday. I did this before and it's the truth. Saturday is the best time to go to have fun, but to go shopping is always best to go on Friday and Thursday because not many people will be there. Like Saturday. Saturday's where all the big events happen, where all the crazy stuff goes down. That's where you want to bring your camera on Saturday, take pictures, be at the panels, and of course, talk and mingle with other fellow otakus. Sunday is the day you break down. Who knows? You might find some rare findings on Sunday. That's the day where you can still go to panels, do what you like. Less people will be there in shorter time. Plus, who knows? You can also go back to the shopping districts and see what you might find and what you might like during that time. That's how I do it, It's the best way for me of how I do my cons. It's the best. Now, without that out of the way, let's get on and talk about the last day of the panel. I've got some pictures, some really good ones. This one dude was Lord Iron's Gown, ruler of Nazareth. It is a really good cosplay he did. It was fantastic. Like, dude, that's amazing. And then, of course, we have some Toho. Today was the Toho panel, by the way. A very, one I was really looking forward to. I've seen four cosplays, actually. I've seen Amarisa, as you see right here. She was the only Marisa at the time. But before we actually got the Toho panel, which just started, I was still taking some pictures of other people. Some 3 women. One from, I think they were from Final Fantasy 15. One of them was. I don't know what the other 2 are from, but it was still good looking cosplays. And I went back in the shopping district. Not the shop, but just to take some more pictures. And to see some cool things. Like this dude right here, he got a shield. I didn't really ask where he was from. I just like the way it looks. So, of course, there's Ashley from Wario. Between you and me, I've always wished Ashley has such a great theme song and such a good character design. I've always wished she had her own video game or she was part of Smash Brothers roster. Something. I really do believe Ashley deserves to be her own main character. There's potential there. I just hope something happens, besides her being Wario Touch all the time, you know what I'm saying? And then we went to the Toho panel now. And the guy was alright. He did his best. But, there was a lot of and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I still entertained being around. The place it was a big room he rented out. But there wasn't really a lot of people there. Then again, this is a niche franchise, it's something that not a lot of people get to talk about. But when you do find about it, you're kind of glad you did. So, there's this joke right here telling, there's the Fate series and stuff, and there's Rainbow and them talk about how many characters they have in their franchise. Because they all have franchises. This is the dude right here who was doing the con himself. I don't know if this is his first time doing it, but I believe throughout time, if he keeps doing it, he will learn. And something I did notice a lot on Saturdays that some people weren't very organized with their panels. Where they were showing videos and slideshows. None of them were organized. It was as if they didn't go over the night before to check to see if all their stuff was correct. And that's how I felt. One, always have your stuff on a backup flash drive. Two, make sure all your stuff's in a nice complete order. I feel like these people kept going back and forth within their document folders and had to click on something and see if it works. And sometimes it didn't work. Something was wrong with the video or you couldn't find the picture. Here is something you do, because I actually did an introduction to Toho kind of thing in my college class before. And people said I did a very good job at it, because I practiced and I made sure everything was in order. Create a folder. Label it Toho panel. Or any other thing you're trying to do. Next, find the videos and the pictures you're looking for and number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get it. And then don't go into Windows Move Media Player. Go into regular Windows 10 video or photo opener. That way you can just go to next. All these people had Windows 10 for their thing, but they still didn't use it. They didn't use all the things. Like, this was stuff you learned when you were in middle school. So the fact that these people weren't being very professional about it was kind of like worrying me. I had a good time, but they could have done better with their presentation, acted more professionally. It's not hard. All you do is put all your stuff. The way Windows 10 works now, you just put all your stuff to one folder, and it'll slide on to the next one by alphabetically, and you just play them and talk about them just like that. And then when it's done, go on to the next one. It is not hard. That's all I'm saying. It made me encourage myself. Maybe I should do a Toho panel one day and do something like that. I can't wait. I see what I can do. So he was he was showing off some Jinsokyo play, he showed us, some battling. I think this was 10 Desires, the one with the Hermit, the Crown Prince. And finally there's a Kiyoshi cosplayer there too. So I took a picture of her, and then that was the end of the panel. Next, I went around taking more pictures. There was a dude who was doing Breath of the Wild. I believe that's Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure. I can't remember. And finally, I went to the Love Live panel. The Love Live panel was 2 hours. In my opinion, that was the best panel out of the entire convention. There was so much passion, love, and work that was put in that panel. It was amazing. And I'm looking at the music right here, seeing how they're practicing. And it seems like they've been doing this for a while. That's how you can tell how seasoned these people were. Because I was seeing them dance right here, and they were pretty much showing off some of the Toho games on the side panels or the name of the song they were singing, and then they have the people up there playing. And they also showed a video of how they were doing as years went on. Excellent work. I love saying it. You can say whatever you want about Love Live, but the fact that how hard and well treated the fan base is absolutely amazing. Yeah, there are some creepers out there. That goes for any fan base. There are some creepers out there. But the fact that there's this much work, I was so pleased. There were so many Love Live cosplayers there. The entire room was filled with them. And there were chairs open, but I wanted to stand up and take some pictures of it. Because me sitting down was hard because some people were taller than me. It was annoying. But I enjoyed it. I got to see so many wonderful cosplays of it. And just to have that there was simply amazing, And they even got together, did their dances, told their jokes, and then finally went around again when the panel was over with, waiting for the next one. I did see one about the Macho Girl one, but it was called Hijack, so even them, their stuff was not working all the way. Once again, they weren't prepared for the panel. Everything was disorganized and everything. Then I just took a picture of this girl pretty much seeing some good anime covers. I didn't get a chance to get her name. I can't remember her fully. This is a SWAT dude. Just want to take a picture of him. He looks cool. That's all. Of course, I found some Nier cosplays. Thank goodness for Nier Automata for making Nier and Yokotaro's fan base bigger than what it is. So I found a 2B. Of course, I had to take a picture of her because, it's fucking 2B. And then, of course, I also found 9S as well. 9S. And I told him, yeah, 2B's around here, so I had to go search for 9S, like some quests within the game itself. And then there were others, some good ones. I didn't know where they were from, but there were different mixes. Of course, I saw some of my magical girls. You know how I feel about my magical girls. They're wonderful, lovely, sexy, nice. So there's Kyoko and Mami. Mami's actually my favorite magical girl. She was the more mature one, the oldest. Her musket rifles, how she was even able to beat Homura, even Homura at her full is freaking awesome. That's how cool Mami was. If Mami had like magical god powers like they did, they wouldn't stand a chance against her. That's how good she is. Of course, Kaguya and Chika, I found those two very Kaguya Chika. It's surprising there wasn't really much Kaguya and Chika cosplay. Despite how booming Chika was, I'm surprised there wasn't much cosplay about her. That's very surprising. And we had the Mandalorian. The little baby had her baby Yoda hat on, but she kept crying until they put it on. It's like, that's cool. Just, you don't have to wear it. You don't have to wear it. I will enjoy it just the way it is. It was nice. And then, of course, the same girl who was wearing the Kyoshi outfit she went back and she changed into her Reimu outfit as well. So that was nice. That was real nice. And finally, we saw a Nafumi and Reptilia cosplay. I think this is the last one I took. And I told him congrats on the next 2 seasons, and we all laughed about it. It's good to see such a good show getting more seasons. How many episodes will be each season, we'll find out and stuff. However, the day was closed short because the fire alarms went off and everyone had to evacuate the building. And even though it will be over with, these things took a while. So me and my sister decided to go home and just say, let's just call it a day. We had our fun. We got everything we could do. And that was it. There was a Danganronpa panel, but they did not prepare for that again. It was the best one, but there were still people who did not prepare. For instance, the Danganronpa panel, there were tons of people there. So many Danganronpa cosplayers. So many of them. I swear to God. But they were not prepared. They did it in such a small room. Which made no sense. The Toho panel, which was a niche fan base, only had so few people, you can fit most of them on the top right of the side of the panel room. And he had a big room. Compared to the Danganronpa people, they had a small room. But yet there were so many people who were there for it to the point that they had to make a line on the other side of the hallway just for them to get in. And I guess he learned a lesson to not underestimate the fan base of Danganronpa. They're not as niche as the Toho series is. It's not as niche. It's actually, I guess you could consider it a AAA title in a way. You could consider that because it's a very popular game franchise. Heck, on Video Game Junkies or on Smosh Games or whatever, where they're doing the honest trailers for video games, it got #1 where they were voting for which one would be the most voted for a game to do honest trailers for. They were #1. They beat Mega Man. So clearly you can obviously tell that this place is more than niche. It's mainstream. Now, did I get anything? I said I wouldn't get anything, but I couldn't help it. Like I said, you always find something eventually in the bag. So it's always great to peep around. Ba-da-da-bum! Goku Black. I said I need a Dragon Ball figurine, but however, I just don't want to just get any Dragon Ball figurine. Another Goku, another Vegeta. I wouldn't mind Piccolo, but I didn't see any Piccolos there. Any Piccolos I wanted. I don't know why, but I always like Piccolo when he's wearing the cape. He looks cool when he's just wearing the cape and his hat. It's nice. And the Trunks one I saw there was cool, and I did want that one, but it was way too expensive when it was compared to Amazon. Like, you wouldn't get one over me. No way. So I thought, that's okay. I'll stick with this Goku Black, which was in the back. This thing was in the back. So I'm like, that's okay. So I'm going to take this out, and the roll is. I take it out, and then I struggle putting it together on live camera. Well, not live, record it. Maybe I don't have to put it together. Besides, the staff, I guess. Psych. A lot of people don't understand, like, when you're watching some YouTubers who aren't big anime fans, they watch anime, how they didn't understand the thing of Goku Black. It's the same thing with Malusha from Kingdom Hearts 2. Malusha also had pink and would have rose petals everywhere. And people would mock him, thinking, "What's up with this character and stuff?" But you don't understand that those are rose petals. Goku Black is Super Saiyan Rose, not Super Saiyan Pink, Super Saiyan Rose A, which is Japanese cherry blossoms, which resembles the holder of life and death. Why do you think Malusha and Goku Black both use scythes as their weapons? Because they're resemblance of life and death. That's a cherry blossom. There's a song where it's like Kagome, Hoshi, something like that. It's about them burying bodies under the cherry tree, the cherry blossom tree, so it will blossom one day. That's how the song goes. Hey, there's even a Toho story behind it as well. And Perfect Cherry Blossoms is all the wielder of life and death. So when you see someone laughing at someone because they're cowards, cherry blossoms, and roses, let them know it's all about life and death. It's very important. Like for me, this one's not so hard to do. He looks nice. In my opinion, Goku Black was probably the best. Zamasu was probably the best thing to ever come out of Dragon Ball Super. We knew what was going on with Beerus. Frieza came back. I didn't really care about. The Tournament of Power wasn't really all that. The only good arc really was the Trunks arc with Zamasu. Zamasu was the only villain where there got these stakes, real stakes, and it felt the danger and how he had his motivation of how he hated humanity, and he believed that they were a scourge upon the universe and that they needed to eradicate it. But he had a determined goal, and not many Dragon Ball Z villains have that well written out goal. So I liked it how he was compared to most villains in Dragon Ball. You know, you don't get that much, so I was really happy to see that he had that ambition that he wanted to carry out no matter what. And I feel like more people need to appreciate it. Ah, that looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah. It's cool. So now I need to find out, how do I put this on? Sometimes they never freaking tell you. Which I hate. Well, you ask them, hey, how do I put this on? I don't know. Find out yourself, you lazy asshole. Like, oh, okay. That's how we're going to do it? Yes, that's how we're going to do it. Okay, let's see. I'm guessing you go like this. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, you go like this. What do you do? What are you for? That's my question. I don't think I even need this. Oh, you're supposed to fly, I guess. Yeah, that's cool. And I guess you're to hold the scythe. Yep, I have them like this. It looks cool, you know. That looks nice. Goku Black, everyone. Very interesting. You know, you got a lot of versions of Goku throughout the years. You know, you got Turquoise, Captain Ginyu becoming Goku and stuff. A lot of cool things. So anyways, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun. Now, one more thing before I leave. A guy who loved my steampunk cosplay so badly that he wanted me to join, see if he could set up a panel, figure out a bunch of steampunk costume people together at Heroes Con, which is in June, by the way. So, he wants me to contact him, which I did befriend him on Facebook. And he wants me to see if I am able to do Heroes Con and see what happens. So Heroes Con is still away from now, and I can easily save up money to go there and spend as much as I want. But I'm also planning to go to the Queen City one, which is probably in fall. So summer and fall, I got some cosplay, got some conventions to go to, baby. Yay me! So that's awesome. Summer, fall, none in the wait, spring. What am I saying? Summer, spring. You dust. Spring. Spring is in March and stuff. So stupid. I'm so stupid. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. I'm hoping to hear back from him. You know, we were still contacting, talking about it, and he said he'll see what he can do. So hopefully it does. This will be my first actual panel I'll be actually attending this time, which will be interesting. And if things go well, I'll try to further even more by actually creating a panel on my own by hosting one. We'll see how this goes. If it does, I'm moving on up. So anyway, that's all I got in the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys will stay tuned for what other convention I gotta go to. And hopefully this encourages you to go to a convention yourself. And I also hope my advice of how to do your cons work out for you. Remember, Thursday and Friday, go shopping. Saturday, take pictures, attend panels. Sunday, see what's left, what the scraps are left, and pick up from there. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime, signing out.